Go. Welcome to.
Welcome to RUIZ Boxing.
Blessed love and blessed day. Oh, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is real life boxing. Rob McCracken has now admitted that he knew Anthony Joshua was concussed during the Andy Ruiz fight. Hey, before we get into it, I'm going to ask you guys to smash on the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you could be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you could be notified when we are going live. I'm reading the article from Bad Left Hook Boxing. The trainer's admission is something he probably should have kept to himself, by Willie Esco. In an interview with BBC, Anthony Joshua's trainer, Rob McCracken, admits that he was aware that his fighter was concussed in the third round of his title defense against Andy Ruiz in June, but that he simply tried to buy time to see if Joshua might snap out of it and recover before he ultimately got stopped. I know him better than all these experts who virtually don't know him or have met him once or twice. I knew he was concussed, and I'm trying to get him through a few more rounds, one round at a time, to see where he's at, McCracken said to BBC. Can he recover? Can he get back into this? But he was glazy-eyed from when he got caught with that initial shot in round 3, and he carried that with him up until the end. McCracken would continue to say it was a nightmare situation with Joshua asking him in the corner why he was feeling out of sorts. McCracken apparently knew why, but hope for the best, even though he's fully aware this is a deadly sport. Since McCracken's recent admission, he's come under some fire, with folks pointing out that if he knew Joshua suffered a concussion in the third round, then he shouldn't have sent him back out there to continue fighting. This will naturally be a touchy subject, however, balancing the line between giving your guy a fighting chance and protecting him. These optics clearly aren't good. They're acknowledging that you were aware your fighter was severely compromised with a head injury, but didn't intervene to do anything about it. And given the recent tragedies we've seen occur in the sport stemming from brain injuries, this latest revelation will likely only pose more questions than it answers. Just a little quick read. My thoughts and opinions. Obviously, Rob McCracken knew that Anthony Joshua was concussed, but it's like it's a double-edged sword. He can't win in either situation. Now, if Rob McCracken would have stopped the fight at the end of the third round because, you know, he said AJ was concussed, he would have been taking smoke anyway. He would have been under fire for stopping the fight. You know what I'm saying? People would have ridiculed him, and people would have been on him, you know, for stopping the fight. He let the fight go, knowing that Anthony Joshua was concussed, and he's still gonna get ridiculed. Like, you can't please everybody, and you're not gonna win every situation. As I said, it's kind of a touchy situation. You know your fighter. You think that he may be hurt, he may be a little concussed, but at the same time, you know that he's a fighting warrior. So you do kind of want to give him, you know what I'm saying? You do want to kind of give him a chance to see, you know, if he can come back or if he can turn things around. Just stopping the fight and not giving him a fighting chance in the third round, I don't think that anybody would have been happy with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that anybody would have given him props for stopping that fight in the third round. Even if it came out afterwards and they said AJ was concussed, I still don't think that people would have given him the props. They're not going to say, oh, you know, shout out to Rob McCracken. He's you know, they're not going to give him the same props that they give Buddy McGurk for stopping his fight with Dadashev, who Dadashev ended up, you know, passing away. Rest in peace to Maxim Dadashev. But I'm just saying, you can't win every fight and you can't please everybody. Me personally, I probably would have let him continue fighting also. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, it's I remember I was watching the documentary the other day with Nigel Benn, the Dark Destroyer, and the G-Man Gerald McClellan. And when they asked Gerald McClellan Gerald McClellan's trainer for that fight, who his trainer was usually Emmanuel Stewart, but you know, for whatever reason, Don King didn't want Emmanuel Stewart for that fight, whatever have you. So they brought in some other trainer who really didn't know what he was doing. And when they asked this guy, how come he didn't stop the fight when he noticed that that something was wrong with the G-man Gerald McClellan, he said, "It's not my job to stop the fight. It's not my job to stop the fight." He said, "It's my job as a trainer to boast my man up, to encourage my man to go over there and wreak havoc on his opponent." He said, "It's not my job to stop the fight." Now, that could sound like a kind of inhumane statement, and I don't necessarily agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It is your job to protect your fighter. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, yeah, it's still your job to go out there and encourage your fighter to wreak havoc on the other fighter. So it's a touchy situation, man. But Rob McCracken comes out and admits that he knew AJ was concussed in the 3rd round. The further and further that we get away from their first fight, the more and more things will probably come out, because there was a lot of controversies surrounding that fight, surrounding Anthony Joshua's performance and all these things, which we're not going to get into in this video. But I just wanted to put it out there. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Should Rob McCracken have sent AJ back out there knowing that he was concussed? Let me know in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.